because it's been a long time. Shouldn't have left you without a dope beat to step to, step to, step to. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jess, and if you are new here, welcome to the mess that is Jess Honey. If you are here for a sporadic uploader, come on, subscribe, okay? Now, in today's video, we're going to get right into it because I don't want no long intro. What we are doing is the best and the worst signs that I have dated. And I do use the term dated very loosely because, y'all, I don't really be in the streets, girl. So it's very minimal signs that are going to be in this video, but let's get into it. The first sign on the chopping block for worst signs I've ever dated, and it's not in any particular order. Maybe it is a little bit, but I'll let y'all guess that. The first sign is Taurus. My experience with dating them, they are very controlling. As a Libra myself, I don't really like people to have a lot of, I don't like people to be controlling, you know what I mean? I want to be able to be an air sign and be free, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to do anything out in these streets that's ridiculous or, you know, that you shouldn't be doing in a relationship, but I don't want you breathing down my neck. And that's exactly how I felt when I was in a relationship with a Taurus. Another thing about them that really irked my spirit was that they were very possessive, and that goes along with the controlling thing. I didn't like that. I'm not an object to be had, and therefore you do not own me. I have agency over myself. And so with the possessiveness, honey, I mean, at the time I was in college, I would be trying to go out to parties and they'd be like, no, you know, such and such is probably trying to talk to you at these parties and da 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 da. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Another attribute of the Taurus that I could not stand was that they were stubborn AF. If they didn't want to do it, they weren't doing it. And it could be something as little as picking a piece of paper up, girl. If they didn't want to pick up that piece of paper, they wasn't picking it up. The communication was also horrible, honey. Horrible, horrible, horrible. If I was saying up, they was saying down, and we was not meeting in the middle for whatever reason. So the communication trash, throw it away. Throw the whole relationship away, honey. Next. On the chopping block. Comment below, what do you think it is? I'm gonna give y'all a second. It is Sagittarius. First on my long list, but I'll shorten it for y'all, of reasons why this is one of the worst signs I've dated. Commitment issues. So I don't know if this is a across the board type of situation, but I've noticed that when I date Sagittarius, they always seem to have some weird commitment issue. The lack of transparency. Now, a lot of people would say that this is an attribute of Scorpio, you know, to kind of give like a mysterious vibe. That's not really Sag. They're not trying to be mysterious, but they'll never give you a straight answer. Like, you ever notice if you ask a Sag something, like, hey, where are you going? They'll be like, oh, you know, I'm going up the street. Where is up the street? Baby, where are you going? That is what I asked, and that is not what you told me. So very, I don't know, never a straight answer with the Sag. And I could not stand that, because me and my relationships, I don't want to breathe down your neck, but I also would like to know what we're doing, what's going on here. And to know that, you have to be transparent. You get what I mean? So it was not working. Woo. I'm sorry, y'all. I had read it off my list and it touched my spirit. Another thing about a Sag that really grinds my gears and why we could not work in a relationship, they always think they are right. Now, I can say this across the board, not even with the people that I've dated. My mom is a Sag, my brother is a Sag, and a good portion of my friends are Sagittarius. Not to drag y'all, I love y'all, but honey, they have a tendency to think that their way is the right way. There can be no other right way but their way. And I cannot stand that. And the last thing on my list that kind of ties in with that a bit, they could be a little bit of hypocrites. Like, they want you to do something that they don't do in a relationship. Like, for example, They could want somebody that's a great communicator. But they themselves are not great communicators. So it's like, what you asking for? Why would you ask for that if you cannot provide that? If that is not where you reside, then why would you ask me to reside there, baby? No, ma'am. Next sign. It is Pisces. One thing that I could not stand about dating a Pisces, for me at least, they seem to always kind of have a fairy tale-ish, head in the clouds type of mentality about them. Like, very, I don't know. I don't even know how to describe it to y'all, but it was just very, the head was just in the clouds. Like, there are no real set plans, you know, no real, like, they might have some goals, but no concrete way on how to get to the goals. Just very, you know, blowing in the wind type of mentality. I don't know, girl. I don't know. I couldn't stand it. Now, this is another sign that I was actually slightly shocked with. The lack of commitment. I don't know if it was just the Pisces that I've encountered or what it was about that. But they would say, you know, and this might tie into the heads in the cloud type of situation. Like, they have their idea of what a relationship should be, and it's supposed to be this most fairy tale situation and blah, blah, blah. But when it comes to the day-to-day interactions of a relationship, i.e. commitment, you know, all the work that you have to put in to actually have those good things, actually have that good relationship, what's not clicking? It wasn't clicking for them. And the last thing on this list, I almost forgot about a girl. They don't really like conflict. Say we have an issue and I noticed it, I'm going to bring it to your attention so that it's not an issue later and we can just move on. For them, I brought something to them and they could not take it. It was like I was yelling at a toddler. And I was like, baby, what's going on? Thus, it was very hard for us to work out issues in our relationship because they just shied away from confrontation so much. And girl, so to sum it up, the whole relationship was a no. Next sign is Gemini. Commitment. And I know you see a running theme on here with commitment, but yeah, the commitment was just non-existent. The rep that they get about being cheaters, it's not cap. They definitely cheat, and a lot. So that was really the issue for me. The main issue with that relationship was just, or relationships, girl, all the Geminis I've ever dated, liars, cheaters, baby, love y'all, but the lying and the cheating, I don't understand it, girl. Because it's like, if you want to be in a relationship, be in a relationship. And if you don't want to be in a relationship, don't be in a relationship. I have their cake and eat it too. It's really the summation of the Gemini and why we didn't work out. Okay, getting into the best signs that I have dated. Now I'm going to throw y'all with a little bit of a curveball. Because I don't know if you know, but from my experience, depending on what month your sign is, can kind of vary, you know, the result. I have broken down some of these signs for the best signs that I've dated and just kind of let y'all know which month, because they might have been mentioned in the worst sign. You get what I mean? Let's move on. So starting out, April Taurus. Now, I did mention Taurus earlier in the worst signs that I've ever dated, but those were all May Taurus. What I'm talking about now is an April Taurus. Communication, decent. They were very goal-oriented, which I really liked. They weren't too possessive. They were possessive, but they weren't too possessive. So for that reason alone, them not causing me a lot of problems, and them kind of letting me do what I wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? Like, not be out here in these streets, but you know, I had the freedom to do what I wanted to do and also be in a relationship with them. We had good communication, and it was like kind of like being with my friend. Like, we were buddies for real. Like, we was pals. We laughed a lot. It was a good time. It was never a bad time with an April Taurus, okay? So, April Taurus, love y'all. And now we're going to get into the second sign. And we're also going to get into a little bit of tea with Jessica. Because right now, I don't know if y'all know, y'all probably don't know because I haven't done a life update video, but when I do, y'all are going to know a lot more. I am currently dating someone. Your girl is out here. I'm dating. And their sign, do y'all want to put it in the comments? Do y'all want to put it? Do y'all think y'all know what sign I'm dating? Is it a Capricorn? The sign is a Scorpio. This is actually one of the best signs I've ever dated. Let me tell you why. First of all, the communication is immaculate. I know where they're going. I know what they're doing. Not because I had to ask. Oh no, we don't have to ask. We just make a casual conversation. Hey babe, I'm gonna go here, there, and here, and we're gonna talk here. Another thing, baby, the reassurance in this relationship. I just would like to be reassured sometimes, and I don't ever have to ask for that. Dating a Scorpio, and emotionally, I feel like this is one of the most, how do I want to say this? Emotionally, we be here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Scorpios are not like so far removed from their emotions like most of the signs that I've dated. And that I can say across the board, no matter what Scorpio it is. Like, I like that they can be in tune with their emotions, that they can experience those emotions. And it doesn't have to be like a weird taboo situation if we're discussing emotions here. Okay, so I like that about them. That's all I have for y'all today. I just wanted to get into this really quick. I'm not trying to be messy, I promise. I'm really not trying to be messy. I just wanted to let y'all know a little tea, just a little tea. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, you already know what to do. Comment. Let me know that you liked the video. Let me know what else you would like to see. Because, honey, I be having sporadic uploads because y'all don't be letting me know what y'all want to see. So if y'all want to see some, comment that below. And also, hit that like button because you know you like this video. You know you did. And if you didn't, you're a hater. So that's fine. No, I'm just kidding. But comment, like, and absolutely subscribe if you're new here, to get more mess from your girl Jess, honestly, to get more foolishness, to get more of me. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to just say you're beautiful at least 3 times a day because you are sweet. Bye y'all.